Uncle Makara, help. Someone's put a curse on me. Someone's put a hex on me. They're out to get me. Okay? This is why I'm making this video today. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sumet Chatterjee, Uncle Makara. Let's get started. Today, we're talking all about how to break out of curses and spells and hexes and so forth, okay? When someone has put a curse or a hex on you, you have given yourself permission to believe that somebody has cursed you or put a hex on you, okay? So it starts with belief, number one, okay? You've got to get to that level of awareness where you understand that, okay, it's just from my level of belief that I'm allowing these entities or these beings or these, more darker beings perhaps to mess with you. Usually darker beings are more wicked, more, malevolent and so forth. However, just because they're dark does not mean they are bad, okay? We've got to clarify good and evil, right? Polarities. There's a lot in between. There could be a being with mixed qualities, okay? So the first thing is, I do not believe that somebody can curse me or put a hex on me. Okay, that's not in my belief system. I believe I'm a powerful being enough already and that my guides will handle it. So you have to be connected with powerful spirit guides who actually protect you. Spiritual hygiene is very, very important, and having not just your own entourage, okay? A lot of witches, they have a witches coven, okay? Or a guild if you're a part of some magical path working. We have one, it's called PRIMAL SUTRA Mystery School, okay? Check that out. We are fusing flow state wisdom with mysticism, esotericism, learning how we can become basically these flow state mages in a sense, okay? Now I'm one of the good wizards, okay? So I want to see the planets evolve and become better and grow brighter. But there are witches and wizards and warlocks out there that don't have the best of intentions and aren't looking forward to seeing humanity thrive. Or maybe they're doing it in a covert way, okay? They're showing they're all love and light and they're doing something behind the scenes, okay? So this is very, very key and very, very important, guys. If you say something in repetition, you are programming yourself. So the real issue with the curse is, what feeds the curse or the hex is the belief that you put in it. Belief that you attach to the meaning of that thing is going to give you bad luck because it's a perspective shift. It's a perception, okay? So somebody who's sending you bad energy, yes, you might feel that very energetically speaking. However, you do not attach to the thought form, okay? Thought form was an intention. So a malintention sent your direction, sent your way, okay? This is done to us all the time. People insulting us is a curse, okay? If you believe that insult, guess what? That's a sign that you need to do more shadow work. You need to work with your triggers, correct? Doesn't mean that you're cursed. It means that, hey, they just gave me a gift, okay? Oh, cool, I didn't know that about myself. You see what I'm saying? So don't be overwhelmed by the fact that you've been, hexed or cursed by anything or anyone. Because I think that's a mentality that doesn't allow you to thrive as a shaman. And you're always looking for the mindset and the mentality that allows you to thrive. Play this at the long-term level, okay? Play this at the long-term level. Don't look for that quick fix or that one thing that will get you, Those people get washed away over time, okay? I don't know what happened to T-Pain, bro. Why isn't he making more lit songs? Like he had so many good ones, right? Like, I'm in love with a stripper, bartender, right? Those auto-tune like songs, right? Nowadays, I think I've just seen him recently in an interview speaking about all these things, but I don't think I've ever tapped into his music after that. And that doesn't make sense. Like, why would you be an artist and not keep the momentum and the maintenance going, right? Similarly, if you're a shaman or a mystic, I've known many people who are just like, 12 years, building their magical practices, and then they suddenly just give up on all of it, or something happens or someone convinces them. And, we put so much power on other people's words, ideas, concepts, that we lose our sense of congruence, right? With who we are, what we're actually doing here on this earth. So it's about building magical confidence, okay, in your abilities and the fact that you are protected, that you are safe. Heaven and hell is within you, man. Angels and demons are aspects of yourself, okay? They're attached to your pineal gland, okay? They're going one side, another side. Splits, okay? Do I believe in these beings? Yes. However, do I let them have power over me? No. So that's the thing, right? Like, you really have to understand that you are the center point of all of this. Your subconscious mind will reveal to you these different beings, these different energies, because all is mind. Mind is connected through your imagination. You're connected to your subconscious, your unconscious, okay? Now, even Jung talks about this, right? Active imagination and so forth. Very powerful understandings and concepts. Don't worry about how distorted or weird or cruel your unconscious mind is right now. Work with the symbolism and create some logical leaps of interpretation, okay, and meaning. Let's say you got a really scary nightmare or a dream. You can actually interpret that using the tech that we know. Very easy, right? Create a cheat sheet for yourself. Here are a couple of practical things that you can do, okay, when you're being cursed or hexed, to take away negative energy, basically. Number one, you can use a mirror, burn a candle, and burn the candle in front of the mirror so that it's infused by the reflection of the flame, so it's a double flame, therefore creating a double consciousness. And if you start to use this understanding, it's basically you're creating an illusion, and then you're allowing this candle to burn, and then you say, I infuse the energy of this candle with the mirror and the reflection, and may it cut away all negative energies that are in my space right now, okay? And then you'll feel a shift. The spell is working when you feel a shift oftentimes, or the candle suddenly gets burnt out very quickly. Oftentimes I've seen that. Now there's two cases with that. Some people believe that, if a candle goes out very quickly, it's a sign that, the spell worked. And others think that, it's some negative energy or influence or, manifestation thing that's going wrong, or maybe some skepticism on the side of the, recipient of that ritual and so forth. So it's depending on your perspective again, right? It always comes back to, do you have a positive perspective, or do you have this thing that everyone's out to get me? The more you have that mentality, the more you're going to get attacked. And unfortunately, that's the truth, right? If you believe that the world is a hostile place and everyone's out to get you, you're going to get constantly a reassurance of that. Having charms, bracelets, things like this is very powerful. So, a red bracelet, evil eye, the Mjolnir, which is the Thor's hammer, right? Some powerful object of significance to your subconscious that reminds you that you are safe, that you are protected. Salt can also be a very good one. I bathe with sea salt soap almost every day. So that's how I stay energetically fresh. My aura is clean. Of course, I do a lot of, physical Primal Sutra practices that help with this. And if you want to learn more about this technology, of course, set up a call with us. Again, we apologize for not getting on some of the calls right now in this period, because I am in this meditation retreat and the Wi-Fi is slower than a snail on a coffee break. That's why it's taking a little bit late for some of these videos to come out. Get on a call with us, let's figure out your particular soul map. In fact, if protection is really what you're looking for, we have a lot of protection in terms of the, the free cleanup list we give you in Primal Sutra, but also like Quantum K is a powerful one. Go check that out. Okay, listen to Quantum K all the way through. Very, very powerful. That's especially powerful for, let's say, you have sex with somebody, and then obviously it's a sacred energy exchange with that other person, so you might take on their thought forms or ideas or, energetic cords with that other person, cords of attachment and so forth. So it's always a good idea to, do a ritual. It was interesting, Ryan did one the other day for technology. So he lost his laptop and cut the cord of the laptop, that was lost. and he finally felt this like freeing energy from it. So cutting the cord, whether it be imagined or real, just cutting a rope or cutting a cord, has a very, very powerful significance to our mental plane and the astral plane. There's many things you can do actually, but I'm not going to share all of them there. Obviously, I want to give most to my adepts because they're the ones who are most committed to these teachings. But one of the great things that you can do is, if you can create a doll or a toy of some sort to take the brunt of the spiritual attack that you're getting, you can actually take the energy that you're getting and, you know, send it away to the doll in a sense. So you can create a transference spell for you know, the doll to take a lot of the evil energies and so forth. Voodoo does a lot with, you know, voodoo dolls and so forth, and people, and, you know, pictures with people. Be careful sending your pictures to, you know, different shamans that you don't trust on the internet and so forth, okay? Your picture is a physical representation of you in that space, especially if it's a very recent picture. You want to really trust the practitioner to not use it for something weird, right? Because the dark tantra, black magic stuff, whoa, just dodged a butterfly. Good news, good news. There's many complicated, you know, ways the different shamans, you know, use protective mechanisms. Some people use eggshells, okay? Some people use mugwort and vervain, not vervain. Vervain is like that thing, I think, from Vampire Diaries, right? Just, you know, patchouli, or, yeah, many different types of things, right? One thing that I found very useful is simply taking a shower, okay? This shower level meditation is so key and so powerful, guys, okay? Simply the energy of water is cleansing and purifying, okay? Water is so powerful, and because there's an abundance of it here on this planet, we can understand that it has such a powerful benefit to us. So simply, if you ever feel that, you know, I've offended or angered somebody, you know, does somebody have the knowledge to do hexes and these things to begin with that I'm in contact with or know of? And the third being, is there any other logical explanation for this, right? Is there any other way that I might be getting bad luck or feeling this way, and so forth, okay? And again, if you're not getting results and so forth, feel free to shoot us a message if you're part of the collective. I got a message recently from somebody who wasn't getting results, and I asked, you know, the Primal Sutra deities why, and he sent me a message saying, you're pretty spot on, bro. That's what's going on. So, you know, this is not just wishy-washy, you know, wishful thinking, magical guesswork, okay? This is stuff that we're actually leaning into, and my intuition is very sharp and on point at this time. So I can really, I'm muscle testing even for my mom. She's like buying a pair of shoes, right? And I'm like trying to check whether it's the right pair because she broke her pair of sandals or whatever. So it's at this level, guys, okay, where my skills are being used not only by my family, but, you know, even Ryan's mom has asked me many questions. And, you know, Ryan's my business partner, by the way, for Primal Sutra. Ryan's my dark twin, you could say, my evil twin. So he could tell you more about the black magic and the, you know, the curses and stuff like that, I guess. He's created a deadly trap card system that we use in Primal Sutra. The trap card idea came from Yu-Gi-Oh! Initially, okay? And the idea being that there can always be a response or a reversal or a way that we can create strategy, you know, around these attacks and so forth. So if you create a light code, it's a very easy way of getting it into your subconscious so that you can blast it away, okay? So very powerful. We're actually dealing with a situation right now where one of my mentors is being heavily attacked. So we've been prepping for this our entire lives, guys, okay? This is a piece of cake. Let's get it done, okay? Whoever is being malevolent, return to sender, okay? We're going to reap him of his resources and resourcefulness. So that's one way to say, don't fuck with us. As simple as that. I want to leave you guys with value, man. So this is why I'm really giving you guys the good stuff here. Ritual bath, okay? So take a bunch of herbs that you really resonate with. I love holy basil, okay? Using holy basil in the bath itself is very, very cleansing and powerful. Just imagine that this hex has no power over me. Or just say something, keep repeating it 3 times. You need to repeat it 3 times in order for almost the energy to pick up, okay? Because 3 is the number of creation, okay? So when you say it 3 times, it's almost getting into that childlike creative energy of the energy, you know, flourishing and doing something with it. Even if you say 3 negative things about you, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, right? If you say it 3 times, then it's like, boom, you're gonna feel a hit of that. But now say, I am loved. I am loved. I am loved. You'll feel a shift. I mean, the most common one that you've seen is burning something, okay, using smoke magic. So burning incense, burning sage, and so forth. I think that's a very easy one to do, that's correct. Some people will just walk around with giant, you know, amulets and jewelries and like 5 different rings of different stones, right? So you don't need to go overboard with it, man. You know what I mean? Just keep a little amethyst in your pocket and you'll, you know, walk throughout the day. It's fine, you know? Don't try to look like a villain out of like DC Comics. I mean, that's your choice. If you want to look like that, that's fine. But you don't need to like carry all of these ornaments and things like this. Just having some fire cider, you know, or just cleansing the internal world, you know, eating clean even, you know, being purified from within. Prosper, you were mentioning about eating animals and dead animals and so forth, right? Personally love to charge my food as well, energetically, and heal my food before eating it and consuming it, because that's also very powerful for the body, you know, releasing any kinds of toxins and different things, you know, and also having the gratitude for the food itself, the fact that it's getting into my stomach, getting into my belly, you know, refueling my nervous system and my immune system. So very, very key and very, very powerful. Honestly, I'll tell you this, I believe in customization and personalizing things for different students. So if you're struggling with something right now and you feel like, you know, I'm lost, I don't know what to do, I feel like there's something there, okay, that might just be a feeling, but let's confirm it, okay? Let's confirm it with our path working. Let's confirm it and make sure that you're getting the right help that you need, okay? If you have an allergic reaction to a pyrite crystal, for instance, we know not to use that anymore, okay? So it's like, you gotta figure out the best way forward, okay? The most healing way forward. That's a win-win-win, okay? Win for you, a win for the other person, whoever's hexed you or whatever, right? And a win for the universe. Let's try to work this out diplomatically before we start attacking back and like throwing hexes back, okay? And that's what we're doing in this process too. As you know, our mentor has been attacked, as I've mentioned. This is the basis around spiritual protection, spiritual energy, as far as I understand it. Chief Deno actually taught us about the belief thing. He said that if you're believing in it, you're giving the thought form more power. So you might as well be like, what a bunch of nonsense, right? Whatever, right? Just like swat it away like a fly, right? And remain in your sovereignty and power as a shaman. Okay? Easy work. Let's get it. Upward Spiral Gang, may we never be the same again. Hit that like and subscribe button. You already know. We're here to win. See you on the other side. Upward Spiral Gang. Us.